The batter is Merv Redmond, batting .313 this year with 17 homers and 51 runs batted in. He has finally been able to crack into this lineup. Drive to right field, hitting the wall. Belanger coming on to score, and Redmond's on second. Whips it up the middle. Redmond will score, and it is 2-0. First inning. Down into the corner it goes. Blair is around second. He's coming around third and is being held up there by Hunter. Powell has doubled. Slow bouncer, and Yastrzemski has got to play at the first base as Blair scores. The Orioles, they have come up with another run.
Sox have had just 3 hits, so have the Orioles, but the Orioles have 3 runs. Wow, that one's really tagged. Blair going back on this one, and he won't be able to get it. It's gone for a home run for Yastrzemski, and that is number 39. Baltimore 3, the Red Sox 1, as number 8 comes in with his 39th homer and his 97th RBI. That had a ring to it. Brett will go to first. Couldn't get the ball out of his glove. He had a clear shot, as you saw, taken out. Well hit. Billy has to pick it up on one hop. This will score a run. It's 4-1, Baltimore. Happens with Blair up now. And you don't know, maybe that could have been a double play ball had Brett been able to go to second with it. Runner going. Montgomery to Andrews for the out on Belanger. 2-4. Bob Montgomery throwing him out. And it is 1 run on 1 hit. And nobody left on base. Here we go. Strike. Maybe trouble. It's trapped by Billy Conigliaro. A base hit. A nice run, nice try by Billy. Almost had a shoestring on that. But it's a looping single by Moten for the Red Sox. Siebert is just loosening, pitching 2 days after he worked here in that fine game he pitched the other night. Tony coming in. He's got it. Nice catch. The runners will hold. Tony fired one to George Scott in the air at third base. Brooks Robinson there holding at second. Kurt Moten at first. Base hit immediately to right field. Moten scores. Echeverren goes to second. An RBI for Cuellar.
What a play he made on Tony last night. Check swing, strike 3. That's strikeout number 3 for Mike Cuellar. Brings up Rico. Rico in the second inning, single to center. Strike 3. That's strikeout number 4. That was a screwball. Mike turned that over. When you say a left-hander turns it over, he just singled in the second and struck out in the 5th. Billy took Reggie Smith's place in center field in the 4th. Robinson over to Johnson, and that's all for the Red Sox here in the 7th. No runs, no hit. Played all outfield position for Baltimore. Line drive right to Yaz. So Retman lines to Yastrzemski. Brings up Brooks Robinson, who singled. Brooksy to Scotty. Scotty to Yaz, but pulls Yaz off the base. So we'll see how they score that. Great play by Scotty. A big right field. Tony can't get to the ball. Brooksy has to hold up, but goes over to third base. So Johnson singles to right field. And that... Oh, we're all set. Ball hit the Mills off of his glove. Has to go to third base, but he is safe. So Echeverren, Scotty arguing with Don Dinkinger that he might have had Moten. 1 out. Strike 2 the count on Mark Belanger. 9-1 Orioles. Ooh. Hit by a pitched ball, as you can see, right on. Looked like Mark got hit on the hand. Davey Johnson family. There goes Earl Weaver is out. There you see Ralph Rayfield of the Baltimore Orioles, the trainer. Mark goes to first base. The ball just grazed Mark. It didn't hit him flush on. So Davey. Dick Mills. Hit into right field. Echeverren scoring. Mike Cuellar scores. And Belanger goes over to third. There's Powell on first base. Remember, Rettenman started this inning. He is the 10th man to bat in this inning. Hit to right field. Tony coming on. Traps the ball. Belanger comes in to score, and Powell goes over to third base. So Rettenman singles to right. Nice play by Koenig. And 2 left on base. So after 7 full.
In the 8th inning for the Orioles. Ball one. High pop-up. Petrocelli makes the catch. Moten is out, one away, and that will bring Dave Johnson to the plate. Ball one. Ball two. Johnson has struck out, walked, flied to right, and singled to right. Mike Andrews puts this one away, and there are two men out in the eighth inning for the Orioles. And the batter is Andy Etchebarren. He has flied to right, to center, single to right, reached on a fielder's choice in the seventh, and scored the 11th Baltimore run. Ball one. Ball two. Ball three. Yastrzemski back, and Carl makes the grab down there in right field, so it's a 1-2-3 inning in the eighth for Moret. No runs, no hits, and nobody left on. Good performance by the youngster, and a good catch by Yaz. And so at the end of Conigliaro has grounded to third, flied to center, and struck out swinging. Fly ball deep to left. Blair back, leaps up and makes a spectacular catch. A great catch by Paul Blair in center field to take a home run away from Tony Conigliaro. Man, if he made that in a World Series, they'd talk about it for years. Baltimore ball club is their defensive ability, because they have such fine pitching and power. You look at that. They've got the defense. Petrocelli gets a walk from Cuellar. Scott gets a base hit. Petrocelli around second, going to third. Blair throws to second base. So George has a base hit here in the ninth inning. Billy gets a base hit, and Petrocelli is in to score. Scott goes to second base on Billy Conigliaro's second hit of the afternoon. Merv Redmond makes the catch for the second out. So with 2 out. Mike Cuellar has his 23rd victory of the 1970 season with another fine effort here today.